From Tom Cruise threatening to pull out of promotion, to George R.R. Martin finding the humor in his portrayal. This was how celebs reacted to their South Park mockeries. South Park's distinctive blend of humor often pushes boundaries, and Hollywood celebrities are among its frequent targets. Few episodes epitomize this trend better than Season 9's infamous Trapped in the Closet, which found its crosshairs aimed squarely at superstar Tom Cruise. The episode's title, a reference to the R. Kelly song, deals with Cruise's character, struggling with his implied homosexuality while being entangled with the Church of Scientology. In creating the episode, the South Park creators enlisted the expertise of investigative journalist Mark Ebner, who is known for his expose of Scientology entitled Hollywood Interrupted, to make sure their portrayal of the controversial organization was as accurate as possible. What can I say? South Park takes their mocking very seriously. While South Park's biting satire has often been met with laughs, or at the very least begrudging acceptance, Cruise himself was far from amused. He allegedly threatened to withdraw from promoting Mission Impossible 3 because the episode was aired by Paramount, which also happened to be behind his upcoming film. This public fallout marked a significant point in South Park's history, proving that the show's brand of comedy could have tangible impacts in Hollywood. Yet it did little to slow down the creators. In fact, the now infamous closet scene featuring Cruise was even parodied later at the 58th Emmy Awards, indicating that South Park's audacious style of humor had a reach beyond its animated world. In South Park's unflinching approach to satire, the show managed to shake up the Hollywood establishment, presenting a commentary on celebrity culture that was just as controversial as it was humorous. Whether it was an intentional move to spark controversy or a byproduct of their commitment to unfiltered comedy, it's clear that South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone have left a lasting impression on Hollywood and its residents. With Cruise's reaction serving as a testament to the show's ability to unsettle even the biggest stars, South Park set a precedent for its subsequent celebrity-centric episodes. Following the Tom Cruise episode, South Park continued its streak of audacious celebrity satires. In the show's first season, singer-actress-songwriter Barbra Streisand was parodied as a colossal, mechanized dinosaur dubbed Mecha Streisand. This portrayal did not amuse Streisand one bit. She openly expressed her displeasure with the episode's negative portrayal of her character. In a 1997 interview with Mirabella, Streisand articulated her position, stating that, while she appreciated satire and parody, she felt shows like South Park contributed to a culture of cynicism and negativity, especially among children. She believed that such portrayals could inadvertently lead young viewers to perceive accomplished women as epitomes of self-centeredness and greed, which would be a regrettable misinterpretation, particularly for young girls. Despite her initial disapproval, South Park persisted in its comedic jab at Streisand, with another episode titled Spooky Fish, featuring her face in each scene. Over time, it seems, Streisand made peace with the satirical portrayal, as she later attended a Broadway performance of Stone and Parker's Tony-winning musical, The Book of Mormon. So, all's well that ends well, I guess. Continuing their trend of celebrity mockery, South Park set its sights on the Jonas Brothers during Season 13, specifically focusing on a pretty messed up plot involving teenage purity rings. Well, it is South Park. What did we expect? Nick Jonas initially failed to see the humor in the episode. However, reflecting on the episode years later, Jonas revealed in a Reddit thread that he had grown to appreciate the satirical content. Nick expressed that when the episode first aired, he was living the reality of being a teenage celebrity while navigating the purity ring narrative. This personal connection made it challenging to find humor in the episode. However, as he matured and the Jonas Brothers parted ways with their purity rings, he rewatched the episode and found it entertaining, even going as far as to say he had watched it multiple times since. South Park's reputation for unflinching celebrity satire undoubtedly influences how it's perceived by the figures it sinks its teeth into. While some, like Cruise and Streisand, initially reacted with discomfort or disapproval, others like Jonas eventually found humor in the mockery. These varied responses serve to underscore the provocative yet influential role South Park plays in the landscape of entertainment. In the world of South Park, no one thing, no one is safe from mockery, not even the royal family. South Park turned its satirical gaze towards Meghan Markle and Prince Harry in an episode titled The Worldwide Privacy Tour that released in 2023. Though the royal couple isn't mentioned by name, the episode humorously addresses the controversy around their tussle with the press and their decision to step back from their royal duties. The spotlight in this episode is on the Prince of Canada and his wife, who claim they want privacy while paradoxically promoting themselves to the world. While Meghan and Harry have not responded officially to the episode, unverified reports claim that Meghan was overwhelmed and distressed by the parody. Rumors even surfaced that the couple might consider legal action, which is extremely ironic and only proves the show's point. But these claims were promptly refuted by their representatives. Moving on now to someone else you just can't stop hearing about these days, Kanye West, now known as Yeet, was another celebrity that faced South Park's scathing satire. He has a pretty long-running feud with the show. His portrayal in the season 13 episode Fish Sticks led to a personal blog post from the rapper expressing his feelings about the episode. Kanye admitted in a characteristically expressive post that the show had hurt his feelings, while simultaneously recognizing the comedic intent of South Park. He added that as long as people perceive him negatively, he would continue to be the subject of such satirical takes. Kanye even referenced the episode in his song Gorgeous, indicating the episode had a lasting impact on him. Can someone tell Kanye it's really not that deep? Despite the controversial nature of these portrayals, it's evident that the celebrities targeted by South Park react differently to their portrayals, with some finding humor in the satire and others expressing discomfort or distress. However, as the show continues to push boundaries, these reactions will likely remain just as diverse and colorful as the show itself. In the Season 7 episode titled Fat Butt and Pancake Head, Jennifer Lopez finds herself at the receiving end of South Park's humor. Her character is depicted expressing her love for Ben Affleck through taco-flavored kisses. Reportedly, Lopez was already somewhat vexed with Trey Parker due to an incident at the 2000 Oscars. Parker had worn a replica of her famous green Versace dress that she donned at the Grammys. This act of imitation might have added fuel to her fire for the show. The incident's aftermath even led to claims by Parker and Stone that some members of a movie crew involving Lopez were fired for quoting the episode on set. But not all celebrities take themselves so seriously, including the legendary writer George R.R. Martin, the author of the popular Game of Thrones series. He saw his caricature in a two-part episode of South Park titled A Song of Ass and Fire and Titties and Dragons. In the episodes, the author is humorously entwined in an epic battle for gaming consoles involving Cartman and Kenny. Martin, in a 2014 talk at a film festival, expressed amusement at the parody, stating he was always tickled by the idea of his characters being parodied. He appreciated South Park's take on him, saying they were relatively gentle. However, Martin didn't miss out on pointing out one critical detail that the show got wrong about him: his supposed obsession with wieners. Martin laughingly corrected this, stating his actual obsession is with boobies. Thanks for the information, Martin. South Park's portrayals can elicit a range of reactions from celebrities, from amusement and acceptance to frustration and disgruntlement. Nonetheless, it's clear that the show's creators don't shy away from pushing boundaries and eliciting reactions with their satirical takes on celebrity culture. So from George R.R. Martin finding the humor in his South Park portrayal to Tom Cruise threatening to pull out of promotion, this was how celebs reacted to their South Park mockeries.